guys, a fucking nuke is going off. Let's play some jazz music. Yeah, everyone's gonna have genocide. Woo! Like, seriously? Like, after all this time, like, you're a month in, Big Order, you still haven't realised when really that songs are not like appropriate at all for certain times. Yeah, everyone's gonna fucking burn. And like you have that really nice like singing OST like of that chick going like she's probably talking about how amazing and everything is here coming from this stuff, and then it's like no, let's just go and all that, you know, we're doing like an all fucking fine time. And can we also mention as well that that gravekeeper bit, like finding out that once she's a gravekeeper, who the fuck looks like that as a grave? Like I've seen people that, you know, keep like that are fucking gravekeepers before. I've seen a funeral. I don't think they wear G-strings, like fucking thigh-high boots, big fucking stone, like Jesus fucking Christ. Like, and I'm honestly gonna say that the wish is like, it doesn't make that much sense as like for the resentment part. I can understand that, but it's like you're gonna use the graves as like part of the rock monster. Like it's fucking stupid anyway, like that. I will say this much, like, at least, like, I know sometimes with the music that it wasn't as bad as some of the episodes. Like, so the animation was holding up as well. Like, I'm gonna get that into positives. And I don't think this is the most stupidest episode out of the show. I think there are worser episodes in this series than this one, but even still, there is still some silliness to it. So we had Rin go against the rock god bitch, and turns out that they're also sending nuclear bombs to the fucking, like, the entire place to bomb down Eiji, and everyone there doesn't seem to really give a fuck about it, apart from him, because it's like, yeah, we've already dug our graves, and then having, like, Eiji's powers, like, I guess since we was at like 0.01% of his powers, and he can already control air, like air pressure, he can already control gravity, he can already like do so much insane shit already, and I'm thinking like, how do you top this up to like 1,000%? Like, what, does he just change reality at this point? And that's like pretty much where it's going. And can we talk about that other like order as well, that for some reason is pretty much like Sticky Fingers from like part 6 of Jojo. I only saw a bit of that character, but able to like leap through like dimensions and shit. Like, what the fuck? Alongside that, like Io, from what we saw with her, it was like, yeah, she didn't exactly do too much apart from just say Eiji-sama, 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 like keep going into that set, like, and she, the whole pregnancy thing, like, I don't know what the fuck that's all about at the moment. But I will say one thing though to the series itself is that I've actually been reading the manga to this so far. I'm only up to like chapter 3, so I think that's like the first 2 episodes of the show, like what they have adapted, and I can tell you thus far, from what I've seen of the manga so far, I can see some of the problems already, but it honestly isn't as bad as what I've seen so far in the anime, because like I remember like over exaggerating all the fucking like Rin's like deaths and stuff, and doing all this dumb shit and like comedy, and it's like you can picture a lot more like they're trying to take a serious vibe with it, and like I will say, you know, animation held up. There was some points in there that was like, you know, where everyone was like throwing fucking like shit at him, like rocks and all that, and like, you know, him being a man saying like, I'm gonna make it up, I'm gonna like, this is my whole situation, I'm gonna sort this out. You know, all of this is going to be sorted out, you know, like, I promise I'll do that. And, you know, like, even him, like, at the end, like just coming out of, like, you know, like, using his order, controlling everyone, and controlling, like, Rock God Bitch as well. But it's like, honestly, Rin just kind of got shitted on in this episode. It was just like, like, it felt like there was going to be this huge fight between them, and then it was just one slash. It was just, like, one slash, and then, oh, done. So it wasn't really much of a fight. Like I said from like last week when I was talking about how much like problems the show has, it definitely is still there. Trust me, it's already like shown on there. However, I will say I feel like this is the least worst episode. Like that, I think like that and episode 1 are the ones that I'll be like, okay, they're fine with. I mean, I still have issues with the CGI, finding out Benkei's thing, like he can destroy things at the atom level on that, saying I wanted to be the strongest, and then that other dude as well, like being able to like, oh, fly, my ability to fly, although he did pretty much fucking all and saying, yeah, the nuke's coming. I think anyone can see that when they're looking at the fucking sky. I mean, there's some like sheer stupidity in this show, like honestly, like the Gravekeeper looking like that, like why you got a fucking hammer in the first place? You ain't fucking like smashing like the people into the graves like that, and then also as well, like how it's just the design, like I don't know, like I know like, you know, like attractive looking like female characters in series, and there's nothing wrong with that at all and all that, like, but it's like the Gravekeeper that just looks so fucking stupid, and also as well having fucking tits the size of fucking this can here, like it's ridiculous. Honestly, I'm still mixed on the show itself. Honestly, I am probably gonna read a little bit more of the manga, and I am gonna give you guys some updates on like what I feel about it. I still think this is one of the least, like this is probably the worst thing I'm reviewing so far, like out of this season. But I will say it's slightly improved. Like I think episode 3 is worse. Then I think episode 3 is the worst one like in the series like that. And I think this was a lot better. But then again, it's not like it didn't save the so I think a 4.5 to like a 5, like to this ending. I mean, I will always still say the opening's fantastic. Not like, even if you want to like completely trash on the show, or if you love the show, like whatever you feel about the show, you know, that's completely fine for like Big Order. I will 100% always say the opening's fantastic. I love the opening. Like the same chick that did Future Diaries openings, like no one can argue with that. That song is really good. I like that. The ending is creepy and I like it, but then as well, like, just how the tone of the show just keeps trying to act differently like that, and just the music mixing up, and it's weird. And honestly, like, this rock god bitch, I don't know if we're going to be seeing more of her in the future, but knowing that this is only 10 episodes, knowing that we're already, like, next week we're going to be eating the halfway point of this show, boy. I don't know, I still want to review it, though. I still want to review it because I can see there's stuff in here. And also as well, finding out recently that the people that were doing the translations of the manga itself, a Big Order, are complaining and saying we don't want to translate it anymore, we're not going to do it anymore, with like the quality is like just sheer dog shit like that. So there's the curiosity inside of me that wants to see it all, and then there's like part of me that's like, there is stuff in here. There is, like, the show isn't just 110% garbage, because there are moments that are kind of interesting and kind of cool at some points, but then it's just terrible direction, terrible, like, timing of music, and animation can be a little bit and the CGI, but there's still stuff in there, so it's like, the show doesn't, like, deserve a 0 on 10 yet. I want to see the entire thing before I give my final judgment on it, but so far, I would give this, like, a 4.5, like, I think it was, like, a lot better than last week, but then as well, you can still see the problem. So we're going to honestly wait till next week. Like, I don't know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Let me know if you guys are still keeping that. I know a lot of you guys have already dropped Big Order already, but I think I'm just going to stay for it and just kind of like let you guys know. I don't know, I might do a series review on it, like, at some point or that, but that's all from me. Everyone's thank you much for watching as always, and if you're as curious as I am to Big Order's quality control, then you hit that like, you hit that subscribe, but that's all from me, so I'll see you guys next time.